Welcome to African Culture TV News. First, the headlines. The 2024 Karonga Chipta Cultural Festival of Malawi to hold from October 18 to 19th. Nigerian Labour Congress demands implementation of 70,000 naira national minimum wage and reversal of PMS hike. Nigeria government proposes temporary zero duty levy on selected food imports. And in sports, former Crystal Palace owner Simon Jordan has labeled the signing of Nigerian striker Ade Akimbe as the club's worst ever. The organizers of the 2024 Karonga Chipta Cultural Festival of Malawi have revealed that the highly anticipated event will unfold from October 18 to 19 at the Mbande Hills in Karonga district. Confirming the news, General Secretary Ndongolore Mwangupiri stated that the planning committee will soon disclose further details, including the budget, while they will embark on a fundraising drive, seeking support from benevolent individuals and organizations to ensure a vibrant celebration. This year's festival will embrace the theme "Unity in Diversity, Respect and Justice for All." The event will showcase an array of activities including traditional dance performances, an exhibition of local culinary delights, and a display of the distinctive attire of the Kurunga and Chipta communities. In Kenya, farmers are adopting smart agriculture and irrigation to cultivate crops despite the challenges of climate change. Lisbeth Mecheni caught up with Mini Wangeshi.
I'm here at a vegetable farm managed by Winnie Wangechi, a small-scale farmer who rents his plot of land from the county government of Kiambu in Kenya. She has successfully applied climate-smart agricultural techniques despite some challenges such as this time of the dry season in Kenya. Winnie has planted a variety of vegetables, for example, the spinach, sukuma wiki, and many others. She told us more about her journey into farming. With climate change making rainfall patterns unpredictable, irrigation is key to Winnie's success. She told us that she pumps her water from her home, which is not far from the farm where she uses it for the irrigation. However, she does not rely on the county's government water supply for the irrigation. Winnie added that the county water tank does not supply water for irrigation, so she has to find another way to keep the farm going. And despite these challenges, Winnie makes around 1,000 Kenyan shillings a day from selling her produce directly to consumers, where she prefers selling them retail and not wholesale. Her success highlights how adopting climate-smart agricultural practices such as crop diversification and innovative irrigation techniques can improve livelihoods and ensure food security in changing climates. Hello, how are you? Yes. That's good. Sasa venye sahi in Kenya kuna kiangazi, how do you manage to grow hizi vitu zote? While it's not easy, farmers like Winnie are proving that with resilience and innovation, small-scale farmers can not only survive but thrive in the face of climate change, especially during dry seasons in Kenya. Winnie's efforts are a reminder of the potential that lies in empowering local farmers with the resources and knowledge to adopt. My name is Lisbeth Micheni, reporting from Nairobi, Kenya.
And in Nigeria, the Nigerian Labour Congress has called on the federal government to implement the 70,000 naira new national minimum wage. A statement issued by the Deputy National President of the NLC, Comrade Adewale Adeyanju, urges the government to fast-track the implementation of the national minimum wage to cushion the current economic hardship. The union also called for a reversal of hike in the price of petrol (PMS), electricity tariffs, and demand the release of all citizens in jail across the country for participating in the End Governance protest. The Federal Road Safety Corps has commenced investigation into the cause of the accident that claimed the lives of 37 people and killed 50 cows along the Bida-Agelapai Road in Niger State, north-central Nigeria. The Corps Marshal of the FRSC, Malam Shehu Mohammed, stated this in Minna when he paid a condolence visit to the government of Niger State. Malam Mohammed, who explained that Corps Safety Engineering Office has been directed to get to the root of the accident, noted that the outcome of the investigation would be forwarded to the appropriate authority for consideration. He said the FRSC would establish outposts close to the vicinity of the accident to increase the visibility of the Corps and to ensure quick response to emergencies. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) says the country has recorded 67 confirmed cases of mpox in 23 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention (NCDC) says Nigeria has recorded 67 confirmed cases of mpox in 23 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The Director General of the NCDC, Dr. Jide Idris, disclosed this at a media briefing in Abuja. The Nigerian government has proposed a temporary zero-duty levy on selected food imports. This initiative was announced by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, after a closed-door meeting with the Nigeria Customs Service Board in Abuja. Mr. Edun stated that the measure aims to increase food availability, reduce prices, and provide immediate relief to citizens. In a statement by the Director, Information and Public Relations of the Ministry, Mohammed Manga, the minister further explained that the initiative was designed to alleviate the current food shortage and reduce soaring food prices, which has been a major contributor to the inflation across the country. And from the Federal Capital Territory, we move to Kogi State, where the GSM village was razed. Our correspondent Onoja Baba visited the scene of the incident.
The popular GSM village, situated opposite Jais Bank, Lokoja, the capital of Kogi State, has been gutted by fire on Thursday morning. In a video scene, the head of the Phone Sellers Association was begging government to come to the rescue of the victims, as he claims goods worth millions of naira were destroyed in the fire outbreak. The cause of the fire outbreak is yet to be known as at the time of filing this report. This is Onoja Baba, reporting for African Culture TV.
Still in Kogi, a 100-level student of the Federal University Lokoja has been arrested for killing his classmates. Our correspondent Paul Otebo has been following on the developments.
This is the place they killed a young Bamban lady and buried her in a shallow grave.
A Nigerian lady working as a nurse in the UK has been sentenced to prison for 3 years for child cruelty. The 28-year-old single mother, Ruth Auta, abandoned her child at her apartment without anyone watching over the child to go and work at a shift for 8 hours, only to return and meet the baby dead in the court. The dead baby was only 10 weeks old. The investigation showed the child possibly died from the excessive clothing and bedding he was wrapped in. However, on June 6, she was arrested at Gatwick Airport in US with a one-way ticket heading for Nigeria. Apparently, she was trying to escape out of UK before being sent to prison. Ruth worked as a nurse at Royal Bolton Hospital. With this development, she would most likely lose her nursing license and may be unable to ever work again as a nurse after she completes her jail term. And from the world of sports, former Crystal Palace owner Simon Jordan has labelled the signing of Nigerian striker Ade Akinbiyi as the club's worst ever. During an interview on TalkSport, Jordan openly expressed his regrets, referring to Akinbiyi as a bad guy and lamenting the financial and emotional toll of the deal. Jordan, who became the youngest chairman of the Football League club when he acquired Crystal Palace in 2000 at the age of 32, reflected on his decision during his decade-long tenure at Selhurst Park. He noted that Akinbiyi signed in 2002 for a then substantial fee of £2.2 million from Leicester City, failed to meet expectations, managing only 3 goals in 24 appearances. That's the news on African Culture TV.